Across our world, there are places where time stopped. Suddenly, cities where families vanished overnight, schools frozen mid-lesson, and entire towns left to be swallowed by silence. No ghosts, just real stories, real disasters, and mysteries that still confuse scientists and historians today. These are the top 5 abandoned places on Earth. And trust me, the truth behind each one is more shocking than any horror movie. Watch closely, because number 1 doesn't just give chills, it changes the way you look at the world. Number 5, Hashima Island. Just off the coast of Japan lies Hashima Island, a place so packed with buildings it looked like a floating battleship. That's why people call it Gonkanjima, the battleship island. For decades, this tiny island was a gold mine. Thousands lived here to work in the undersea coal mines run by Mitsubishi. It was loud, alive, and crowded. Kids running through narrow corridors. Families living in tiny apartments stacked like blocks. But then the world changed. Japan discovered cheaper, cleaner oil, and suddenly coal became worthless. In 1974, Mitsubishi made a shocking announcement. The mine was shutting down. Immediately, within days, evacuation boats arrived. People grabbed whatever they could carry, leaving behind toys, bicycles, photos, and furniture, everything that didn't fit in their hands. The island that never slept went silent instantly. Today, Hashima stands exactly as it was left. Classrooms with notebooks open, rusted helmets lying on the ground, entire apartments frozen in time. Visitors say the island feels like it's holding its breath, as if waiting for the people who vanished overnight. Number 4, Pripyat, Ukraine. Pripyat was supposed to be a dream city. Modern apartments, schools, parks, and an amusement park that was just days away from opening. It was home to thousands of workers from the nearby Chernobyl nuclear plant, and life here was peaceful and perfect. But everything changed on April 26, 1986. At 1:23 a.m., reactor No. 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded. The blast shot deadly radiation into the sky, but the people of Pripyat had no idea. The morning looked normal. Children played outside, people went shopping, weddings took place, and the air was silently poisoning everyone. For 36 hours, authorities tried to hide the disaster. But when radiation levels became impossible to ignore, the government ordered a sudden evacuation. Residents were told they had just minutes to pack and would return in a few days. They never came back. Buses took everyone away, leaving behind a city frozen in time. Classrooms with open notebooks, toys on beds, food still on tables. The Ferris wheel that was meant to bring joy never carried a single child. Pripyat wasn't abandoned because people wanted to leave. It was abandoned because the air itself became deadly, a city sacrificed to save lives. Number 3, Kolmansko, aka the Desert Diamond Town. In the early 1900s, a railway worker picked up a shiny stone from the sand. It was a diamond, and that one discovery created a gold rush-level madness. People from Germany and Europe rushed in, hoping to get rich overnight. Soon, Kolmanskop became a luxury oasis in the desert. Homes with marble floors, a huge ballroom, a hospital, even the first X-ray machine in the southern hemisphere. Diamonds were so common, workers sometimes found them glittering on the ground at night. But the dream didn't last long. A richer diamond field was discovered far away near the town of Oranjemon. Almost overnight, Kolmanskop became useless. Miners, families, and businesses packed up and left, leaving behind furniture, clothing, photographs, entire lives frozen in place. Then the desert returned to claim what was once its own. Sandstorms blew through broken windows, filling hallways, burying kitchens, swallowing bedrooms. Today, some houses have dunes as tall as the ceiling. Visitors say walking here feels like entering a forgotten world, a town built by greed, abandoned by necessity, and reclaimed by the desert with silent, unstoppable power. Number 2, Centralia, Pennsylvania, USA. Imagine a town where the ground beneath you is alive, slowly burning, invisible and unstoppable. In 1962, like every year, firefighters burned trash in an old pit outside the town. What they didn't know was that the pit was connected to a vast network of coal mines underground. The fire slipped inside, and what started as a small cleanup turned into a disaster that would last decades. Slowly, the fire spread beneath the streets and houses. Basements filled with toxic gas, trees withered, roads cracked and smoked. By the mid-1980s, sinkholes began appearing. One boy even fell into a 45-meter deep hole but survived only because he was pulled out in time. The government had no choice. They forced families to leave, destroyed homes, and even erased the town's zip code. Today, only a few houses remain, surrounded by empty streets and hills. Beneath it all, the underground fire still burns, a silent warning of how one small mistake can destroy an entire town. Number 1, Nami, Fukushima. On March 11, 2011, the people of Nami went about their day like any other, children heading to school, shopkeepers opening their stores, fishermen preparing to sail. But within hours, disaster struck. A massive 9.0 earthquake triggered a tsunami taller than buildings, which smashed into the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, causing one of the worst nuclear meltdowns in history. Nami, located in the danger zone, was immediately uninhabitable. Authorities ordered a sudden evacuation. People had minutes to leave, grabbing only what they could carry. Houses were left with half-cooked meals, classrooms frozen mid-lesson, and personal belongings scattered across empty streets. What was meant to be a temporary evacuation turned permanent. Radiation kept the town sealed for years. Today, Nami, the radioactive ghost town, stands frozen in time. Vegetation grows through roads, animals roam freely, and vending machines still hold drinks. It's a chilling reminder of how quickly nature and disaster can turn a thriving town into a silent, abandoned ghost town. And these were the top 5 abandoned places in the world, each one frozen in time, each with its own chilling story. Some lost to nature, some lost to disasters, and some lost forever. Which of these places shocked you the most? Comment below and hit the like and subscribe button, and stay tuned, because there are even darker incidents waiting to be explored.